C800G tube condenser, and I've recorded everybody on this microphone from Ariana Grande to Mary J. Blige to Usher to Kanye West to Beyonce.
Wow.
So that's been one of my other most important tools. You know, I found if you're going to be a professional in this business and you're serious about it,
right?
You know, the gear purchases that you buy are going to help you do your job so much better, and for so many years to come. Like my microphone, I bought that well over 15 years ago, and it still looks brand new. It still sounds brand new.
Gotcha.
And I forgot. You know what I mean? It's like it's a great investment in your craft and your career, and my happiness too, because I get to make much better records with the gear that I have.
Absolutely, absolutely. So tell me a little bit more about Amplitude. How does that assist you in the studio and whatnot when it comes down to the type of music that you've created?
Well, all the IK stuff is like, if you ever hear me play guitar on like Usher Confessions or Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, stuff like that, I'm always using amp sims from IK Multimedia called Amplitude. I think they're up to Amplitude 3 now, but they've announced Amplitude 4. And they just came out with this Mesa Boogie amplifier. And I mean, the stuff sounds so incredibly real that I almost never feel the need to like fire up another amplifier, or you know, it's just everything that I have out of real amps. This gives me the same thing when I'm playing guitar on records, and I play on a ton of studio sessions.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Now, had you ever been, had you ever gotten familiarized with either, with a lot of drum machines? Because me personally, on my personal use, I like to use either the MPC machine. I'm more of an analog kind of guy, but I like to use, the MPC a lot. Is there one, had you ever dabbled with either the MPC machine by any chance?
I've never used Machine. I used to use the MPC back in the 90s.
Gotcha.
That's what everybody who made hip-hop back in the 90s either made hip-hop with an SP1200 or an MPC.
Gotcha.
And, I recorded the entire Pete Rock Soul Survivors album.
Wow.
And mixed a couple songs on it.
And
Pete created that entire album with an SP1200 and a box of records and his voice.
Amazing.
And that's it.
Amazing.
So, one gem for you people listening at home, if you want to make records and you're blaming the lack of how good your records are coming out on what equipment you're using,
right,
keep in mind that Pete Rock made Soul Survivors with an SP1200 sampler, which has 2 seconds of sample time.
Right.
And he was able to create that entire masterpiece of an album. And so, I think if you're a young producer, and you're frustrated with the gear, you just got to learn your gear better. It doesn't matter what you use.
Absolutely.
If you're using FL or Logic or Pro Tools or whatever, it's about what's in your brain and how you figure out how to get those ideas out and what those ideas are.
Exactly. Also, too, they could also, if they're, especially in today's age of technology, a lot of people have the internet, and I'm pretty sure if they're really stumped and they really need someone to give them a heads up, they could always stop by, the audio school online that you offer, in order for them to, pick up some gems and tools as well from, a platinum Grammy nominated artist like yourself. No?
Right. Well, so basically when I started audio school online, I've been making major label records for 23 years.
Right.
So I've got job security.
There you go.
I could teach you every single thing that I know, and you're still not going to make records the way I make records.
Right.
Hopefully you'll take my knowledge and incorporate it into what you already do, and you'll make better records in whatever lane you are. But,
right.
So I kind of came to this epiphany that the way that I really learned in this business was I came up through the big studios, and I learned from people who were much better than me how to make records, and that doesn't really exist for almost anybody anymore.
True.
So I kind of wanted to give that same experience that I had coming up of being able to sit right next to a professional, which is the tutorials on audioschoolonline.com are very one-on-one.
Right.
I'm basically showing you step by step what I'm mixing, how I'm mixing, why I'm choosing the tools that I'm using, or,
Correct.
utilizing the skills and techniques that I'm using and teaching you how to do it yourself.
Gotcha.
So that you can add that to your own kind of toolkit and repertoire.
Gotcha. Sounds good to me. All right, so this next artist that we're going to play, his name is Thaddeus David with Annex. Definitely check it out. Independent artist, definitely on the rise. Thaddeus David with Annex. Let's get into that one real quick, and then we'll be back with more with Ken Lewis. And we're going to ask him some more questions right before we wrap up.
Pull up in that old school, hop out in my new shit. More gang the movement, BTM the crew, bitch. Firstborn on the beat, blasting off, nigga NASA. My old bitch a classic, my new one not dramatic. You niggas full of annex, I'm chilling in the annex. Breaking down this big on bowl, trying to get this cash quick. My best class was math, so I'm adding and subtracting. Dividing out these plans, multiplying for these fractions. When you talking slick, you being really sarcastic. When I'm talking slick, it's vicious, real life plan in action. Niggas know semantics, you frantic. I'm leaving with a bad thing. Poof, then we vanish. Voila, nigga Spanish. Grannies, kick rocks, crack spit, hip hop. Time goes tick tock. Thinking my new wristwatch. Thinking about a custom Jane. Ruby, no plain Jane. Boobies in my face, trying to breathe, nigga maintain. Same thing, flame came, gang gang. I don't like when brains hang. My mama think I'm insane. Man, I've been dealing with a whole lot of shit. This game is all politics, but lyrically abolishing. My ring is glisten polishing. Talking about my brass ones. I be on the up and up. Y'all can have the last one. I'm past done. Ricochet, firing off my last one. Still I stay trapping shit. I gotta get this cash, son. More than just rapping in this hip hop, real deal lifestyle. Trying to get that tip top, making off this flip flop. Plans for that new drop top, trying to make it fire and crack. Nigga pop pop. More than just rapping in this hip hop, real deal lifestyle. Trying to get that tip top, making off this flip flop. Plans for that new drop top, trying to make it fire and crack. Nigga pop pop. I-T-H. Know what the fuck it is. Firstborn on the beat, that's the same nigga. Give me a large token, let the memories park soak in. Them hard times, enemies start shining, it's hard to focus. We're new to earth, my conscious levitate. Visual celebration, singing rituals. Hard body is Lucifer, looping the truth can hurt. Don't get prudent if that maneuver work and stack its own. Misery loves company's backbone, so make me flawless. Kinda strange, ain't it? Niggas became famous overnight with the same maintenance. Behold the realest nigga from New York, but never hit the city. Once I get rich, I'm leaving this town like fucking. Send me your tears in a bucket as I try to remain rugged. Champlain sudden, Dr. Martin Luther was saying cousin, but let's analyze verbal abuse, convert to fake tears. Topics turn metatropic, then gossip over to Shakespeare. We was born to be perfect, so I'm chilling like I hear ya. Ain't no nigga that's dead now, rebuild upon my era. Kinda scary cause I'm serious, remain delirious. But as you pump the fear in us, we start evolving. Kamikaze we causing, mothers start giving birth to heroes. Level to zeros, money won't change me. Hell, I'm still shopping at Pierrot's. A piece of place located in LaSalle, so we eating great, picking my poison simultaneously for my meeting's sake. Stop with the judging, unpopular cousin, so poppin' was buzzing and make me famous. Stock in the oven, boy, I'm the man. And I'm on this mission to float. December's coming, 10 to 11, go and get you a hoe. She don't want her a bad boy, she independent and so a single degenerated love shell gets penetrated. You're more than made when loyalty's indicated. Find the right one, I'm satisfied. Making up excuses for them padded lies. You call my phone up, arguing, bitch, we grown ups. Forget your zodiac, now it's gang signs. We throw up super villains, purpose for butchering the truth and healing the youth with so much damage. We really couldn't manage these tall buildings, community halls, waterfalls, and diamond ceilings for what? It's you that's spinning it up. Who am I to be stunting for the fans? Nigga, we fly, habitual lies. We came too far to give up this time. You need money, looking for ways to score some. Never follow a dream, man, just do it out of boredom. But yo, I'm just a visitor with hopes and dreams. Flow with the steam and find you a miss. Living on this abyss we call Earth, but we love it hell. Some of us really hate it. You treat your heart like family and everything's related. How much can you do with patience? Pathetic paintings plastered on pages that we ain't on. Can't find a new melody with the same song. But hey, we live and we die. No one man should have all that power unless he live in the sky.
Yes, y'all. And as we wrap up the show, definitely want to ask some more questions to Mr. Ken Lewis before he goes. So, you know, one of the main questions, that I want to ask, since you mentioned it before, you said IK Multimedia has definitely helped you out, in the studio. Is there anything else that IK has provided for you that you definitely would recommend to a person on the come up that's looking to get started?
Yeah, well, I travel a lot. I'm kind of back and forth to Los Angeles songwriting a lot, and down to Miami occasionally, and just when I'm traveling in general, I'll take, they make all these like portable things. The one that I use the most is the iRig 2, which
Gotcha.
Basically you plug your guitar right into the iRig 2. It's just like a tiny little interface. You plug it into that, and then plug the iRig into your phone or your iPad or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And like I can literally write music or practice guitar or just play for the hell of it anywhere I am. Just with that connectivity, so that really helps me. And I have two kind of keyboard interfaces set up in the studio, one main, and then I have the iRig piano interface as well, which is just a smaller controller, and I use that for like drums and things like that.
Okay.
And so yeah, I use a lot of their stuff.
I got you. So what does the future hold for you, Mr. Lewis? Is there anything that we can look forward to hearing more from you? Is there anything in the future we could be anticipating from you?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I'm always working on a ton of records. I think the one I'm most excited about right now is this artist named Scrizzly Adams on Atlantic Records. His first single is about to come out, and me and my production partner Brent Colatalo, we're the production team Catalyst, and Catalyst produced the entire album and EP for Scrizzly, and it's literally, I think, one of the best albums I've ever worked on,
Wow.
bar none, in 23 years.
Wow.
And so, yeah, like, no joke, I put it on that level with, it could be a really, really big album. So
Absolutely.
we're all hoping. So, Scrizzly Adams on Atlantic, that's definitely an exciting one coming up. We're waiting to hear on a bunch of other stuff that, it's a crazy industry. Like,
Yes.
artists cut your records, and you never know whether or not the record that they cut of yours is going to make the album.
Right.
Sometimes until weeks before the album comes out. Like I produced a song that was supposed to be on the Yeezus album for Kanye, and Rick Rubin cut it like 14 days before the album was in stores.
Oh my God.
So
That's
this
ridiculous.
type of stuff happens all the time. So right now we have Macklemore cut a track of ours, and we're waiting to see if we're on the Macklemore record. And
Right.
it's there's always a bunch of good irons in the fire. It's just you never know which one's gonna rise to the top.
Gotcha. Sounds good, man. Sounds like you have a very promising future. I definitely look forward to your Grammy nominations. I definitely want to thank you again for taking the time out of your day to be part of the show. We look forward
Thank
to, the honor is definitely all mine, and we definitely look forward to, to everything that you got coming up next. And, like I said, man, we definitely want to check out your website too, Audio School Online.
Audio School Online. Yep. And Music School Online.
Absolutely. Definitely check that out. Make sure you guys go there, sign up, and learn more. Definitely a lot of gems coming from someone from the industry. Check out FiveMicZradio.com for anything else that you guys may miss. Sign up for the newsletter. And thank you guys. Have a great Friday. Thank you, Mr. Lewis, and I definitely look forward to hearing from you again soon.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Alright, y'all, so as we wrap up, definitely, make sure you guys check out the website, FiveMicZradio.com. Definitely sign up for the newsletter again. Definitely check out Mr. Ken Lewis. Check out, if you don't know who that is, make sure you read carefully in the fine prints and the production credits, and give that man credit for the credit that he definitely does deserve, because he's produced some of your favorite songs for some of your favorite artists out there. Until the next time, next week we have a special guest as well. She is a domestic violence advocate. as well as next week we're going to be talking more on the awareness of domestic abuse. So make sure you guys check out the website, FiveMicZradio.com, next week, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I definitely want to thank everybody for taking the time out of their day to tune in. Much love to each and every one of y'all. All my day one. Shout out to Ari. Shout out to Kiki. Shout out to Mila. Shout out to my homie Prez Plus One.